Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Callie. This is my channel, and this is my daily energy update. All right, so if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about just the overall daily energy, what's going on in the cosmos, the transit, and also I want to talk a little bit about the detrimental effects that stress have on our body and why it's important today. So if you're new, make sure you check out the channel, hit that subscribe button. If this, if for some reason this channel resonates with you and my energy resonates with you, I don't want you to forget. So, yes, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone who's been with me. I really appreciate everyone who's been with me because it really helps me to have this outlet to speak and have feedback. And so I do appreciate feedback. Any of you guys want to leave a comment? It means a lot to me. I do appreciate everyone who does leave the comments. It really does brighten my day. So, the energy of the day today is Monday, Moon Day, Monday, May 26, 2021. So, first, I just want to talk about what this year has been bringing up, right? It's 2021, which is a 5, which is change. A lot of change. I even think, this 5 energy is connected with family, the home, the house, communication with that family, and just changes of dynamics that have been long overdue for some shifts and, things that work out beneficially more for everybody. So, yes, this has just been a lot of change within and without, going on with me and then going on with everyone who's in my realm, my sphere that is, out there. So yeah, that is the first thing. If you're wondering what's going on this year, why so much crazy stuff's happening, this really is the year of change and transformation, turning all the lessons that we've learned into application that we can apply to our life so we can finally move forward, or move in a way with more ease. We'll just say that, forget the rest, ease. Moving with ease, which is why today I want to talk about stress and the importance of, this today's energy in dealing with stress. So yeah, today is Monday. We all know Monday, Manic Monday, it's called Manic Monday for a reason. It's because I'm sorry, it's not a 2, but it's Monday is the moon, and the moon energy resonates with the 2, but the moon is all about the emotion, all about what's hidden beneath the surface. Sometimes it's even, secrets coming to light, what comes to light in the dark, things we're holding on to. The moon represents a lot of that emotional energy. Even the nourishment we got from our mother and, the just overall emotional being, our emotional being, what's going on in the emotional realm versus the mental realm, which is, that 5, that Mercury energy is the mind. So the moon would be the body. And if you're experiencing, some physical ailments, physical issues, if your body is speaking to you in a way of pain, it's usually a sign something is going on. Now, this is a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to have all the answers. However, this is just what I've learned in my experience. So make sure if you have any medical issues, you consult a doctor. Okay? Anyway, in my experience, a lot of the physical, ailments and things that I've experienced and that people I've worked with are experiencing have that emotional root or cause. things, and you know, it's the two tied together, the one, the two, the emotion, the body, you know. The two are tied together. So when there's emotional pain, you're going to usually see it in the body. You know, when there's some emotional turmoil, it's usually going to be seen in the body. And, you know, that can come from trauma or things like that. And this can also come from just day-to-day stress, you know, not doing what it is that our body needs to be calm and relaxed. When talking and working with the moon energy, you have to be really, you know, gentle with yourself, compassionate with yourself, because your body feels all of that really negative energy. That's, for instance, why when if you, you know, are learning about your empathic abilities, which everyone has the ability to feel that empathy, to feel what others are feeling. But maybe you're someone who's been experiencing it. You can easily see how feelings affect you physically. You know, people will have their throat or their chest or, you know, a part of their body. They'll feel it in the body. And this is usually something going on, you know, with someone, and especially people who help with like healing the body. They can tend to feel energetically where someone is holding on to something in the body, which is why astrology is so interesting, is because it is almost in a way like a code to the body. And even if you've heard about secret energy or eniology. Eniology is the study of the numbers, and they put it out in a really cool way that helps you, you know, understand each energy as not just a number, but a planet, and not just that, but a part of us internally, a part of our body, you know. For me, it's conscious awareness. You know, for me, these are ways to focus my energy on basically the building blocks of the human experience, or the fundamentals, the necessities. You know, because if you don't do things like what today is good for, which is, you know, that love and that nourishment, if you don't do things like that, the body starts to degrade, it starts to break down, it starts to have issues, you know, when it's needing a break, when it's needing nourishment, nutrients, you know. The American diet, if you're in the United States, our diet is got very little nutrients, very little minerals. It's amazing how, you know, you see it with so many different diseases, so many different ailments that people are struggling with, just the lack of nourishment of the bodies on a mass collective level. So when you're stressed, like even now, right, my collarbone is still broken, and you still gotta do things. You know what I mean? It's like my shoulder wants me to just sit there and do nothing and rest. And while I would love to do that, I got to move, you know. But my lesson is that stillness, is that sitting and listening and giving my body the love and the nourishment. But why I really appreciate, you know, something, especially even just like eniology, is because it is something that helps you focus your energy on important parts of the human experience in order to be more effective and more efficient in the physical reality, you know, and connect even more to the metaphysical. So it's kind of a win-win. And then for me, astrology really helps you see the energy really internally playing out. Like right now, the moon is in Scorpio. All right, so we're diving deep into sometimes the darkest parts of our psyches and our past and our emotions. We're diving deep into all that, into what, you know, maybe we hold as shameful or regretful, or, you know, things that we've done. people who are doing, it's really, a lot of the shadow work. And it's not just happening on an individual level, it's happening on a mass level. We're all dealing with it in our own way, in our own time. And it really is a beautiful thing. So for me, it just helps me not only see what I'm going through, like what I'm going through on a subtle level, so I can either decide to ride with it, like, okay, I'm down with that today, or be like, no, today I need to focus my energy somewhere else, Like, sometimes the nourishment of self is taking care of yourself, doing things that don't necessarily feel good, but that are necessary for the maintenance of your body, So it's just deciding like what needs to be done. And that brings me to, today's the 24th. So this is a 6, this is Venus energy. This is that free flowing, passionate energy. So today, and especially for people who are really stressed and always go, 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 if you can just give yourself one day a week, like a Monday, to really just decompress, de-stress, do things that feel good. And, when we say, feel good, I'm talking, you eat something that tastes good but is really nourishing, has a lot of nutrients and minerals that is going to help your body sustain itself. Putting beautiful smells around you, putting beautiful things like flowers, cleaning up your body, cleaning up the environment, wearing something like silk, because it feels good and it reminds you to enjoy that delicate part of yourself. You don't always have to be so hard, you don't always have to be so. And I mean, this goes for everyone, men, we're experiencing a really interesting shift, and of course, it's uncomfortable for a lot of people who are used to, the way things were. But we're experiencing some interesting shifts where both male and female are starting to understand and recognize their counterpart internal side, So we're starting to realize as women, we have a masculine energy that we can utilize and flow with to become whole, within ourselves. And the men, they're realizing that they have feminine energy. And some of them are like totally cool with it. Like, hey, I can ride with this feminine energy because they're balanced. And some men are very masculine, and they've had to be masculine because that's how we've survived, So don't hate the masculine man. That masculine man got you. As women, I'm not going to get into it. But we have to be grateful for our men because they do a lot of stuff that women, don't want to do. That they don't want to do. Be honest. If you're a woman, you don't want to do it. Okay? So they do a lot of the stuff that we don't want to do. And they do a lot of the stuff that we maybe can't do. And that may be hard for some people to hear, but it's the truth. Physically, I'm 5 feet, 100 some pounds. There's a lot I physically cannot do compared to 150 pound, 6 foot man. Okay? I'm mighty, yes, but I'm wise enough to know there's clear physical differences between like a physical male and a physical woman. And I appreciate both so much because they have contributed to the survival of not only our ancestors, but us. And obviously things are changing, and this is the year of change anyway. We don't know what's going to happen sometimes, and it's okay. But we got to, appreciate where we came from, so don't hate on the masculine men because even a really feminine woman can be a lot to handle. Women need that balance too. I just think there's a lot of that going on, a lot of the man-based hate or shame, and it's just, there's no point in that. So anyway, let today just be a fun, relaxing day. Give yourself one day, even if one day a week, if you're having any type of some skin issues have a lot to do with stress, irritability, things like that. People struggling with PTSD, and this is a big one. People struggling with PTSD really need a day like Monday to just relax, get a massage, like take care of your body, breathe, remind yourself, because when we're in fear and we're in survival mode and we're like, what next, what next, what next? Watch nature. Like, watch nature when it's trying to survive. It don't have a, it's just always like, you know? And we don't have to do that. We can be like, hey, like, look around me. I'm safe. There's no tiger that's going to eat me. Sure, I have these mental, distractions, but right here, right now, I'm okay. So I have time to breathe. And this is even what I got to tell myself. A lot of these recordings I do are me speaking to me. And so I hope that while me speaking to me, I'm also speaking to other me's out there, people going through the same experience. Like, I'm banking on that. So I hope somebody out there is listening to this and is like, yeah, I need to hear that too. But even that, like, I need to go back and listen to myself talk, because we have the answers to what we need, It's just giving ourselves the time and that moving forward, that allowing ourselves to follow through and do it and apply it into the physical realm, thinking and doing. The mind thinks, but without the body, the mind can't accomplish anything. It can just think itself into an oblivion, but you can't make real physical change without the body. You need that physicality. So, in your own life, of course, the mind is powerful. It can influence. We're influenced today by the minds of millions of people through their books and their writings. So I'm not saying there's importance to the mind, but the body, I think, needs, in my own experience, a lot more attention than the mind. It needs that love. It needs that nourishment. I don't know about you, but I was like fed formula and then had not a very healthy diet. I think I ate ketchup and cereal and butter for like the first few years of my life, when I could eat by myself. And I remember my mom even taking me to the doctor. She was like, all the kid will eat is cereal. And, cereal has the, what do you call it? It's enriched with some vitamins and minerals. So it's better than nothing, but it's not like the real deal, real nutrients from nature-made food. And so, yeah, just realizing the effects that being malnourished was having on my body, causing it to have, slight skin irritations, random things. It was really interesting. And so even just that, that's why I'm working on a video where I'm going to talk about raw milk and what I found in my own research and my own experience with raw milk. So look out for that. In its raw form, it has an incredible nutritional value. It has so many nutrients. Not only nutrients, it has enzymes, and it has healthy, good bacteria that helps your body break things down. Because the bacteria and the enzymes are what break down things, so we can properly channel things, especially if there's toxins, So if you're not breaking it down, a lot of the toxins is being held in the body, which is causing a lot of different physical outcomes. So, without the nutrients, the body can't function the way it needs to. And this is something it's like they don't teach us this really, or we just didn't pay attention, but as the body starts breaking down, you got to be like, okay, well, A, B, and C is leading to D. So, okay, the lack of nutrients is causing the body to not function properly, which is causing it to break down in various forms of skin breaking out, teeth issues. Teeth issues is a big one. Malnourishment and teeth. So I don't know how many people deal with teeth issues. For my whole life, it has been something, and it has even been it's not even just me, it's genetic in my family. And I really feel like it's from just complete lack of nourishment. And then there's the emotional roots to that. But physically, the lack of nourishment is just crazy. So, yeah, this is a long video. I didn't mean to make it so long, but I kind of just go into things and then I stop when I'm like, okay, I absolutely can't say anything else. Like, so I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Really take the time today, if you can, carve out some time to take care of yourself, Listen to your body. Do what it needs. Eat something nourishing, healthy. Do something, even if it's you got to clean up your body by doing a detox. Start that. Really take a minute to tune in, especially for people with PTSD and even CPTSD, certain mental disorders like that, or mental issues. I only know because, I think these things affect us on a great level, but they don't necessarily have to be life-defining. There's ways to calm the body down so it knows it doesn't have to be in fight or flight. There's ways to calm the mind down so it can know and feel and be safe, feel safe, feel that everything's okay by communicating with the body, by slowing down, not being in the panic survival mode. Because that alone, being tense all day, like, feel into yourself. You're tense, probably, I'm tense because we don't take the time to decompress and, stretch it out, let it out. We're just always holding on to it. At least I am. And so I'm only saying that with the understanding that, we're just one great big reflection of each other in different ways. Of course, we're different and unique in our own right, but a lot of what we're experiencing is being experienced on such a collective level with people sharing our DNA, the genetics, and just everyone, because we're all really connected in the sense that at the basis of us all is energy. And you would have to, assume where that energy came from was the same place. But I don't know. It's a theory, I guess. So, yeah, anyway, I really am done talking this time. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy this Monday. If you're manic, be easy on yourself. Allow the emotions to come. Observe them. Ask yourself what they're trying to teach you. Because right now there's a lot of pain coming up. And that pain is a lesson of some kind if you're willing to sit with it and not run from it and not distract yourself from it. It's got something to say, something to show you, a lesson to be learned for the betterment of you and I'm sure everyone else around you. So anyway, you guys take care and I will see you guys next time.